Welcome back to another Merry Minds with Mary. I am Mary, and today we are talking about fixed mindset and how to actually fix your mindset to be beneficial. So a fixed mindset is not a good thing. A fixed mindset already knows all the facts. Don't try to confuse it with the real facts. You know what I'm saying? So if you tell yourself you're bad at something, your brain is going to say, I'm bad at this, and I will not be able to figure it out. Guess what happens? You don't figure it out. If you want to actually figure it out and get good at something, you have to start giving your brain different messages. In the Word, we're going to go to 1 Chronicles 28:29. And you, my son Solomon, this is David writing, acknowledge the God of your father and serve him with wholehearted devotion and with a willing mind. I want you to remember that phrase, willing mind. For the Lord searches every heart and understands the motive behind the thoughts. If you seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will reject you forever. Consider now, for the Lord has chosen you to build a temple as a sanctuary. Be strong and go do the work. What is David trying to say here? He's telling his son, look, if you have a fixed mindset, God can't help you. You have agency, and you can use that agency to accept God's will for you or to reject God's will for you. If you choose to reject God, there are going to be consequences. If you choose not to change your mindset, there will be consequences. Having a fixed mindset can prevent us from seeing the Lord's work and preparing us for our purpose. We must have a growth mindset and be willing to learn and grow. This is why fixed mindset is not going to help you. As we go through life and we have those moments where the Lord is like, hey, here's an opportunity. You're not quite ready. Would you like the challenge? We have two options. We can say, you know what, Lord? Yeah, let's go for it. Or we can say, are you kidding me? I can't do that. Which one is the Lord actually going to be able to use? If you want to have the miracles come, and if you want to be able to identify those miracles, you have to be open to receiving them. You have to see them there. If you look around at your life and all you see is the terrible things that are going wrong, all you're seeing is, I woke up late, traffic was the worst it's ever been. All you're going to see is that negative stuff. You're not going to see, wow, I overslept my alarm. There was a 5-car pileup on the freeway. That could have been me had I been running on time. Thanks, Lord. Yeah, I was 10 minutes late. But my car's in one piece, and more importantly, so am I. That's something the Lord can work with. But you have to be willing to let him work. You have to change your mindset from, this is terrible, to, I got this. Can you imagine if Solomon said, you know what? Building a temple and making sure that I'm worthy to have a house of the Lord in my home area, in my presence, God be like there, me living in God's presence, that close to the temple. No, thank you. That's a little too much pressure. What would have happened? Instead, Solomon was willing to change his ways, to continue to learn, to continue to grow, and Solomon's temple was one of the most amazing buildings of the ancient world because he was willing. So if you're willing, Identify an area where you have a fixed mindset. Write down what that fixed mindset is. There is power in writing things down. Then, this is where the real power comes. Ready? Cross it out, that fixed mindset statement. You don't need to see that anymore. Underneath it, rewrite that same phrase with a growth mindset. Instead of, I can't stay on task for 10 minutes at a time. You're going to rewrite that to, I can stay on task for 10 minutes at a time. And then you're going to repeat that to yourself every day for the next week. And guess what's going to start happening? You're going to start seeing those little miracles of, oh, I was on time. I was focused. I was on task. 10 minutes at a time, 15 minutes at a time. Because if you're willing to try and improve, Lord will help you. Now, next week, we're going to get into miraculous multiplication. Ooh, miraculous multiplication. Lots of tongue twisting and lots of math. Biblical math. All right, y'all. I'll see you next week. Take care.